friend. Poor lonely guy. Our first day of San Diego 6, and we're so glad you're here with us on San Diego Living. You will say later to the lunch lady when you make a one-of-a-kind bag. The Craft Mafia says you can take your lunch in style, and all it takes is maybe a little vinyl or duct tape. Joining me from the Craft Mafia, I have Penny and Teresa.
Hi.
Great to have you ladies here. I feel like the most uncrafty person on the face of this earth. So today, we're talking about an amazing event coming up Sunday, but you're also going to help me try to get on the craft board.
Yes, we have some projects that are for, anybody can try them, even if you're not like really into doing crafts. Just household items and a lot of things that are easy to find.
Before we get into you guys putting me to work and, with the whip and making me do all this stuff, tell me just a little bit about for our viewers, what is the Craft Mafia?
The Craft Mafia is a group of independent business owners, and we all have craft-related businesses. We're designers, artists, crafters, and we're like a networking group. We work together, we promote each other, we produce shows so we can get our work out there, the public can see it. And we are part of a bigger Craft Mafia, which is actually international.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
Well, Penny, before further ado, I know that you have an amazing project for me to get my hands all dirty. And tell us what I'm going to help make this morning.
You're going to help me put some vinyl together so that we can craft this is a lunchbox made out of vinyl-coated fabric.
It's so important, I think, nowadays, just to be environmentally conscious, not to take the paper bags or the plastic bags, and having a bag that you can use every day. I mean,
exactly.
That's so great.
It keeps a lot out of the landfills, that's for sure. What I'm going to show you is how to use the iron-on vinyl.
Okay.
What you do is you take a piece of fabric, and then what you do with the vinyl here is it's actually stuck to the back of this paper.
And
so
tell us what this paper is called.
I don't know. It's like a grid paper.
A grid?
Yeah.
This can be found at any kind of a craft store?
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. And then what you do is you peel the paper away.
Got it. Do you need any nails for that?
Yeah, you know what?
Sometimes every once in a while they come in handy. No problem, no problem. Okay, so we peel it off.
Right, and then you want to stick the sticky part, actually not the paper, but the vinyl itself.
The vinyl.
Right.
See, I wasn't lying about being craft challenge.
But keep the paper, we'll need it in a second.
We'll keep the paper, okay. And
so
I want to
place it over the fabric, exactly.
Okay.
You got it.
All right, place
Try to
it
make
over.
it, yeah, so there's no bubbles underneath.
Smoothing it out. There, oh, okay. There we go.
Looks good.
Okay.
And then what you do is you put the paper, the shiny side down, you put it back over the vinyl that you just put down, and then you use the iron to press it if you want to go ahead and press.
So now, what
you want to do actually is to keep it still.
Keep it still.
And for maybe 8 to 10 seconds on each side.
On each side, okay.
So that you get all of the vinyl stuck to the fabric.
So we're doing this morning in, kind of a quick version, but Penny, tell me how long this would normally take to do.
It depends. Sometimes if you have a big piece of fabric, it takes a little while to put the vinyl on. Now something like that, as you can see, it comes off in just a minute or so.
Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think my job here is done. I did a little ironing on. What's the next step?
Well, then after that, you would peel the paper off, and you have yourself a nice vinyl-coated piece of fabric, and that makes it so that it's water-resistant for your food items, that you don't get any spills or anything.
And it feels really soft too.
It's nice. Yeah. So I went and put together a bag with the fabric that you see here that you helped make.
Well, great. So this is just part of the process of making the fabric.
Exactly.
And again, very easy, and folks can go on our website to get the entire entire shebang. But before we run out of time, okay, so duct tape, I know you guys are with the Mafia, so I'm a little scared of what you want to do.
We're using it for good.
For good. Okay. Well, put me to work here.
Yeah, well, this is the bag that I created, which is very similar to what Penny did, but I used more household type items. And this is just a little lunch bag that you can put together using duct tape, a regular paper bag. We're just going to actually make our vinyl fabric out of duct tape. So
I have to tell you, I've never seen pink duct tape
really?
before. No.
It actually comes in all different colors. If you go to your local craft store, it's in a wide variety. So if you want to tear off a piece, and then what we're going to have you do is stick it right here, like right next to that one piece. So what you would want to do is kind of stick it
Stick it
closer,
over,
but that's
okay.
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 So you get the idea.
I get the
mean, you get
idea.
the idea. So what you would do is
You wouldn't want to have any brown space
no.
showing. Got
And
it.
what I did was I alternated colors, so I made this little stripe pattern.
So this literally
So-
is a paper bag with duct tape on
Yes.
it. It is
yeah.
so
I started with a
cute.
big paper bag, and I just basically, opened it up, cut it down the side, flattened it out, and then put the duct tape on there. So you would just keep going, doing rows, and you'd end up with something like that.
That is
So it's like making your
creative.
fabric. So
Well,
you can
ladies, you guys,
recycle the
I'm so
bags.
glad you put me to work. And you know what? You helped give me a little bit more confidence that, okay, so maybe I can't draw a straight stick figure. I think I can make that purse.
Definitely.
I think I could.
Definitely.
Hey, and Sunday, Crafty Sunday, that's this Sunday at the Ken
Yes.
Club
Yes.
in Kensington. And it's just $5 to get in. And you guys help organize this. You put it together.
Yes.
So you can come out there and see all sorts of amazing crafts.
We have really good vendors.
And if people are watching this morning and maybe they wanted to be a vendor in the future, could they maybe kind of hand you a card and see if next month they could
Definitely.
get their own booth?
Definitely.
That is
yeah.
awesome.
Contact us through our website.
Well, I'm glad that I'm still standing, not chopped up into pieces in a trunk somewhere. I think this is the kind of Mafia I'd like to be a part of.
We'd love to have you.
Thank you, Teresa and Penny from Craft Mafia. Great to have you ladies, and have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Learn the tricks to taking better pictures and some creative ideas to save all those summer memories.